For a lot of us, the football season is over. There's still a couple of weeks left to go, and there's a few months left still of Football Manager to be played. However, your attention may well be switching to FM18 and who you can manage for next year's game. What I'm going to be doing over the next few days is taking you through a couple of divisions of my choosing and recommending some teams that you could manage on FM18 and giving yourself a really good challenge. There's some good gems picked out here, so I hope you enjoy it. Today we're going to be starting off in League 2, and let's get straight into the first team. First team on the list is Forest Green Rovers. There's a pretty obvious one, a club that have been in the Panorama National for quite a few years, as you can see from here, all the way back to 1998. They have been there, constant up and down, never really going anywhere, but in recent times, financial backing by their new chairman, controversial chairman might I add, has seen them flirting with promotion, and this year they've finally done it. It's a brand new team, the first time ever in the Football League, so you can create history. Anything you do will be an achievement, so it's a good challenge to take a hold of. The chairman has got ambitions of being in the Championship. Can you make that happen? Can you go one step further? With a very small fan base, the income potential is not going to be there, but it's down to you to transform this team into a sustained Football League side. Can you do it? I'm pretty sure you guys can. Next team on the list is Crewe Alexandra, the academy of lower league football. They have got such an unbelievably good youth facility, have really struggled in recent years after a successful campaign and a couple of seasons in League 1. They got relegated last year and have really struggled to adjust to life in League 2, but it's going to be down to you to transform this team and get them back up to possibly where they were in the Championship in recent years. I've always remembered them as being a lower league, a lower Championship team when I was growing up as a kid anyway. They've got a good staging facility. They've got, as I said, fantastic youth side. It is down to you to transform this team and get them back up through the leagues. People have done a Crewe Alexandra challenge all the time, but it's a really good opportunity now to, as I said, transform and rebuild this team after a couple of difficult years. Next up is Yeovil Town. Now, Yeovil are particularly close to my heart. I do really have a soft spot for Yeovil. I've seen them twice at Wembley. I've seen them 3 times when they've come down to Colchester, who are sort of near my near my home location. So I have a real soft spot for Yeovil. But in recent years, we know that they have had success. They got to the playoff final, have been in League 1, and then got promoted via the playoff final to the Championship. They were only there for a season, got relegated, finishing bottom place, but since then, relegation followed by a really disappointing campaign, and this year they only just survived relegation back to the Panorama National, which is just insane. A club like this should be doing a lot better than what they have in recent years. Now, with the catchment area and what you're actually going to be guessing, they don't have a great youth facility. They don't have amazing ground facilities. They don't have amazing training facilities. So the challenge of trying to attract people to your club, especially in that part of the world, is going to be tricky. But that is the challenge I'm setting for you guys. Yeovil Town next year is going to be an amazing opportunity. In terms of the guys you can sign, you're going to be looking at 1 to 2 year contracts maximum, because not many people want to join this team. So what can you achieve with Yeovil? I really hope you guys take this team on board, because I think, as I said, in fact, yet next year it'll be a fantastic challenge. Fourth team on the list, a local team to me, is Colchester United. Reason why I'm saying Colchester United, well, what is there not to like about this team? Narrowly missed out on the playoffs this year after a relegation the previous year, so the expectations are high at this club. You've got good training facilities, you've got good youth facilities, you've got a fantastic brand new state-of-the-art stadium, you've got a good catchment area just in Essex, right near London, so you can attract some players from West Ham, from Arsenal, from Tottenham. You can get all of the youth players from those particular teams and build a side of your own. Now for Colchester, they have a lot of youth players already at this team who are uncapped potential. If you get rid of all the dead older wood in the team, I'm talking the likes of George Elokobi, Dean Brill, all that kind of stuff like that. If you can get rid of them and start from scratch with this team, you can create something absolutely magical in Essex. The only way is Essex. So the fifth and final team that we're going to be looking at from League 2 is recently relegated Port Vale. Now, I was going to choose Coventry, but this is a challenge I want you guys to have, because their rivals are Stoke City. And the challenge I want from you guys is to take Port Vale and get them to have a Premier League derby with Stoke. They have been through horrible recent times in terms of ownership, poor management facility, management decisions, and the chairman has now left. So you've got a new guy coming in with a new idea, new ambitions, new set points for how they want this club to progress. You've got a 19,000 seater stadium that you could potentially fill in Stoke-on-Trent. You've got decent training facilities, you've got decent youth options. The potential with this club is amazing. And what, as I said, I want you guys to do is take control of Port Vale and lead them up through the divisions and get a derby with Stoke. That would just be absolutely quality if you could do that. So they are my top 5 teams to manage on FM18. Do you guys agree with me based on League 2 decisions? Leave me down in the comment section below whether or not you fancy one of those challenges, or who else would be a decent option to manage based on who's going to be in League 2 next year. Leave me down in the comment section below. Over the next few days I'm going to be bringing you League 1, the Championship, Premier League, and then we're going to do a European edition as well. So there's plenty more of my top 5 teams to manage throughout each division. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Hit the like button if you have, subscribe to the channel for future content rather, and until we see each other next time, as always, adios.